Hey there. So for today's lesson, we're going to talk about learning how to tune our ukulele without anything except our ukulele in our hands. So one of the things that I think is important to know is, just in case if you happen to forget your tuner somewhere, or your batteries in your tuner have died, or something like that, and you still have to play a song, we still want to be able to tune our ukulele. We still want to be able to play our songs. So in terms of our practice for this week, I still want you to play the same songs. We're not going to add anything new. We'll start our new stuff next week. But for this week, I just want to take the time to break down this part of the instrument. So first things first, I'm just going to strum through the strings. You can tell it's not right, hey? It doesn't sound right. I know it's close. I'm not quite sure where is wrong, and I can't quite tell which notes are wrong, but I can tell that something sounds wrong. And my tuner is dead, so I don't know how to fix this. So first things first, if you remember when we were first talking about the ukulele, like a long time ago now, we always tuned it from the thickest string to the thinnest string, right? Now at the ukulele, that doesn't mean to go from here to here. At the ukulele, it's your second string from the top to your second string from the bottom to your first string from the top to your first string to the bottom. So it kind of goes in, out, out, in, out, out. So when we're going to tune this by ear, we're going to also start with that note, which we know is a C. Now if you happen to have a piano around, this is a perfect opportunity to be able to tune with the piano. So on the piano, we've got 2 black keys and 3 black keys, and they're in groups of 2s and 3s. Let me just bring this camera over so you can see that. So here, sorry, I'm just going to get this set up like this for now. You can see this is a group of 2 black keys. This is a group of 3 black keys up here, right? 3, 2. So from the 2 black keys, you're going to go to the key that's below it. That's a C. 2 black keys, that's a C. So that is how we find, so I'm just going to get this back up there. That's how we find our first note, our C. So if you have a piano in front of you, that always helps in terms of finding our first notes. Let me get that set up a little bit better there, that's better. So that's our C. So I'm going to play that. I'm going to try to find it on the ukulele. So that needs to go up. That's close. I'll show you. This is where we are now. It's too low, right? So we need to go up. So what I'm doing to go up is I'm turning my tuning peg this way. That's too far now. So you can hear how it's getting closer now, right? So, to find our next note, on the C string, that's this one, I want you to put your finger on the 4th fret and play that note. That note right there, that 4th note, that is your E string. That's the next one down. So remember, we have our C string, E string. That one is an E, which is what this one should sound like. So do you hear how it's low? We need to bring that one up. So now this one, we're going to turn up. Pretty close now. Let me just go down again so you can hear that. So that's low. We need to bring it up. Now we're good. So the next one, on our E string, we're going to play the 3rd fret. Right there. That is our G, which is our 3rd string. So we have C string, E string, G string. So 3rd fret on the E string. Ooh, that's low. You hear that? That needs to go up. So now we take this one. It's this one. Sorry. 3rd fret on your E string. closer. Do you hear that? A little bit low. So this is the part that's tricky. But the value of learning to tune like this is you're strengthening your ears. You want to try to make your ears really, really strong so that we can hear things like that. So there's our G string. Now to get our last one, we're going to put your finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. That's our A, which is our last one, our final string on the outside there. So if we play this, that's what it should sound like. Then we play our A string. Now it's low, so we have to bring it up. That sounds better already, hey? So when we go through it, C, E, G, A. So now when I go to play my C chord, now that sounds right. That sounds much better, right? So in terms of tuning by ear, you start on your C string, play your 4th fret. That is your E. So then you compare that note to E. It's close, a little bit high. You bring it down. The next one, on your E string, you play your 3rd fret. That's your G. Compare those two. It's close, it needs to go up a little bit. Now these strings are really old, so that's why this ukulele doesn't tune very nicely. And for the last one, 2nd fret on your G string is your A. And now we're in tune. So you can give that a try this week and let me know how it goes, because tuning by ear is really tricky. The biggest thing you want to watch out for is don't tune it too high too quickly. If you tune it too high too quickly, you'll break your strings, which is what happened to us once before, I'm pretty sure. So give that a try. If it's too hard, let me know and we can try it in class together. But it's a really cool skill to have, and it's one that's really helpful, because I can't tell you how many times I've gone to play a song and my tuner was dead and I still had to be able to play the song. So it's just kind of a good thing to get used to. So have a great week. Add this kind of ear training ukulele trick and we will add a new song next week. So I'll see you later.